The Russia-Ukraine war has now reached a terrible and worst phase in 2026, which nobody expected. Both sides have started their attacks onto another level, transcending all borders. Missiles and drones are continuously flying. Today in this video, we are going to look at very detailed into the two important yet world-shocking matters. First is the Zircon Hypersonic Missile attack conducted by Russia, Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, and the secret American BioLab story behind it. Second, we will look in the deep detail at the real ground situation of the brutal air attacks that took place across Ukraine over the past 24 hours. Before getting into the video, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon nearby so that you can watch the videos I post immediately. Come on, let's get into the video now. First, we need to look at why this war hasn't ended yet and is dragging on behind this war's conspiracy is there. We must find the answer to this question first. Larry Jones, a former officer of the American CIA and currently global political expert, said something very startling in the recent interview. America and NATO countries have no interest in stopping this war. They do not want to sit down and talk peace with Russia. The meaning NATO and America's sole goal is somehow finish Russia and break Russia into pieces. Larry Jones started. Russia President Vladimir Putin understands this matter clearly. Regarding this, Putin had previously stated that NATO countries are afraid to clash with us directly, so they are putting Ukraine in front of fight a war against us. He brought forward direct accusation. This is not just an accusation, it is 100% true matter, but Russia is not going to just sit and watch this casually. Russia will no longer casually with NATO hitting Russia using Ukraine. The opinion of many experts is that if danger comes to Russia, to what extent, meaning to what limits to Russia will go to protect themselves, Russia is prepared for that. Russia patience will only last up to a certain limit. If that limit is crossed, there will be no patience left with Russia. There will only be aggression. After that, the truth is that NATO countries won't be able to handle Russia. The reason why NATO countries are therefore, they say even patience has limit. If Russia loses the patience, whatever NATO countries fear and whatever, since NATO countries are now trying to exploit Russia, they must suffer the consequences. It cannot be denied. But looking at the way the war is going, it won't be surprising if NATO versus Russian war beginning very soon. While speaking at the party meeting on June 28th, Putin mentioned some very stern matters. We have already seen this in our previous videos. Nobody can shake Russia on the battlefield. Western countries are continuously trying to create chaos inside our domestic territory, but that will never happen, Putin said. That means Russia cannot be defeated using a military force because they cannot defeat Russia using military force. Western countries are trying to create domestic chaos in Russia. Putin's view is that no matter what they try, they cannot defeat Russia. Moreover, according to the ground situation, the Russian army is advancing aggressively in many places. Previously, in August 2024, Ukraine launched an attack on Russia Kyrgyz region. Everyone will remember this. Putin now described this by saying that this was a huge mistake by Ukraine, strategic mistake because of this. The truth is that Ukraine is currently losing its vast territories in the Sumy and the Kyiv regions. According to the current situation, the Russian military is standing just 10 kilometers away from the Sumy city. This means Russia is just 10 kilometers away from capturing the Semi region. The city could come into Russia's hand at any moment. Similarly, crossing the Fisil River, Russian forces have surrounded many areas. Now in this video, we are going to look at very important and secret matter that many people do not know about. Russia carried out an aggressive attack on the Darinin Street, located in the capital city of Kyiv. Russia did not just use an ordinary missile to conduct this attack. Russia used 3 Iskander ballistic missiles and besides that, 2 highly terrifying Zircon Hypersonic Missiles to carry out this attack. These Zircon Hypersonic Missiles can travel at speeds several times faster than the speed of sound. These missiles can go several times faster than sound and no air defense can even detect them. They are missiles that travel that fast. This attack completely leveled a medicine manufacturing company. They are called Dnipro Chemical and Pharmaceutical. All global media outlets said that Russia attacked some pharmaceutical factory, calling it an ordinary attack and just bypass it. But that is not the case. If you have the question of why Russia had to use its top secret hypersonic missile, Zircon, to destroy a chemical factory, then it means you are smart. You are closely observing geopolitics and analyzing world politics deeply. It means you have eagerness to seek and know what the truth is, because if it were a factory producing novel medicine manufacturing products, meaning medicines, they could have attacked it using a small drone like the shaded drones, or they could have used normal ballistic missiles or FAB bombs. Why did Russia have to use the Zircon hypersonic missiles? If they are using hypersonic missiles, it means the target that the missile is going to attack the very crucial target. Therefore, there is a big twist here. To understand the truth behind this clearly, we have to look back in a bit into time. That is the assassination of Russian General Igor Kirillov in December 2024, and a few people remember him. At the time, his death was a major talking point, but after that, everyone forgot. Many people do not know who he is, but he was an important Russian general. A month before he died, he released a massive secret file that shook the world. What was in the file? It stated that this Dnipro pharmaceutical factory was just a fake mask put up for outside display. In reality, that general stated the evidence in the file that this is a top secret biological laboratory, meaning a BioLab operating under direct American funding and investment. You might think of BioLab casually that it's just a normal lab, just testing a lab, that's all, but that is not true. If you think like that, it means you are foolish. A biolab is a place where weapons are manufactured using terrifying viruses, bacteria, and anthrax, which are banned by all global nations and can completely destroy mankind. This is exactly what Russia's General Igor was shouting about back then, that this is happening secretly in former Soviet Union countries, especially in Ukraine. After that, Soviet Union collapsed and disintegrated. Within a month of him repeatedly shouting this out, the truth is that America used Ukraine to take his life. He was assassinated. He was killed in a car explosion. At that time, everyone suspected that America was behind this and carried it out using Ukraine because he had spoken about the BioLab. Everyone knows America did it, but the truth wouldn't come out since he was killed right after he's speaking about it. You might say all of this is a lie, that Russia creates story like this for their self-defense, that is cannot be believed, and that it is all false. You might think so. But it is not just Russia saying this. Former US Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard on a recent stage on June 16, 2026, completely exposed the face of the American government. What she said was that the Joe Biden administration is telling blatant lies to this world. Not just in Ukraine, but including Ukraine, America is providing money to secretly run more than 120 biolabs in over 30 countries globally. She broke it wide open. Moreover, she warned that what kind of dangerous pathogens they are researching, they must be founded immediately, and America must stop funding it right away. When a person who was at the top level of America, meaning high-ranking official, says this, what more evidence do you need? Even after this, are you going to say that Russia said is a lie? What America said is a lie. Now America itself has accepted the truth as it was real. Therefore, you will now understand that what Russia said is true. But here's where $1 million question arises that we all need to think about. Russia know very well about these biolabs and the dangerous research happening there, right? When the war started in 2022, then why did the chameleon meaning of Russian government decided to destroy their biolabs 4 years later, now in 2026? Why were there quite all these years? This question will definitely arise for you, and it arose for me too. A fine speculation is circulating in international political circles regarding this. They say there might have been some black sheep or traitors working in favor of Western countries right inside the Russian government, right next to Putin. These are the ones who prevented attacking this biolab all these days. It is said that only after finding all of them and settling them, Russia took this aggressively decision. According to wartime laws, a major commotion is now running within Russia, stating that these traitors should be found and shot in the middle of the road. Think about it. If this biolab matter leaks out completely, what will be America's position in the world? America will definitely be caught in a massive problem while this matter is happening on one side. According to emerging reports, on the other side, Russia has carried out brutal air attacks across Ukraine. News is coming out from the Ukraine side that is in the past 24 hours alone, 50 people have been killed in Ukraine and more than 180 people have been injured. The Ukrainian side of the says that Russia launched 108 drones toward Ukraine in a single night, and Ukraine's air defense system shot down 82 of the wonderful drones. Nevertheless, according to the governors, 5 people were killed in the Dnipro region and 6 people, including a small child, were killed in the Zaporizhzhia region due to that attack. This is the view coming from the Ukrainian side, but Russia defense minister stated that through the aggressive attack, 1,550 Ukrainian soldiers were killed in a single day, and the air defense system shot down 415 Ukrainian drones, claiming it as a massive achievement. Now we have come to see the final part of this video. What we need to understand now is that this war is currently going beyond borders, seeing the war turning very serious. Ukraine gave an idea to restrict the war to just 4 specific places, but Putin rejected it completely because Russia's target is not going to end within just specific border. Their plan is very big, meaning Russia's plan is expectingly big, which we can understand clearly from this. Looking at the course of this 2026 war, it doesn't seem like it will end easily anytime soon. It is clearly evident that this is going to cause an even bigger twist in world politics. What do you think about this? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. I hope the information I shared in this video was new to you. If this information was new, please like this video, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon nearby so that you can watch the videos I post immediately. I'll meet you in another video containing fresh information.